recirculation of all of these. What love is this? It is God's love. I wanna be with you, the one for you forever. See my heart, it gets on fire. Be the one for you and no more. Don't stop. I wanna be with you, the one for you forever. See my heart, it gets on fire. Be the one for you and no more. Don't stop.
Hello guys and welcome back to the Australia 7 Key World Cup 2016. After that slight little hiccup, we are ready to go for our last match of the weekend, which is Russian Federation vs Brazil. I am Didby and I'm joined with a lot of people this time today. We've got Aslan, Halogen, DJ Nightmare and Zach. How are you guys?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
There we go. You guys hyped for this one?
Yes. Also worth mentioning, after this match, we are going to have our semi-final map pool showcase.
Yeah, that would be fun.
That'd be awesome.
Get to see what our map selectors, Kamikaze and Starry, have for us this time.
I know, right? I'm gonna die.
Oh, are you actually gonna play?
We'll see. Who knows? Alright, that is everything. Commentators and MP link is now up to date, guys. Feel free to abuse as per usual. Anyway, it looks like all the players are actually here, so that is when that's a good start. So, here, guys, what do you think about this matchup between Russia and Brazil?
I actually don't have experience in it. Like, I'm not too sure how the skill level is, but I would want to see Brazil. Wow.
Well then. You're a couple
Yeah,
matches
listen.
late, sir.
Going
Well,
for some
in any
Brazil hype.
case,
Spoon
this
guy
match
hype.
kinda decides who our team is fighting next. So it will be nice to see what's going on too.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely call Brazil a favorite here. I mean, I think Russia barely made it past group stages, and I mean they are here in the quarterfinals. So I mean that's a good thing. But Brazil's been playing at a pretty solid level here, and again, as I've mentioned before, map difficulty has gone up quite a bit. So I have to say that Brazil's probably got the upper hand here.
Well, you know, Spoon got hype and everything.
1-1-1-1-1-1-1.
I feel like we should be pressing 7 to pay respects, not 1. Circumstance dictates.
See, you guys are all having Spoon Guy hype with just a single one. Look at what I'm doing. Look at this. The chat's just spamming.
1-1-1-1-1.
Illogic does have that noise.
1-1-1-1-1. Oh dear. Alright, well hopefully we should be having Super Nico world starting very shortly. I'll be honest, I thought this had Super Nico world. Kind of does look like it, doesn't it? Alright, hopefully we should be starting this very shortly.
Yeah,
But it sounds like someone doesn't have the map.
I was gonna say, I think we're still waiting for somebody to get the map downloaded here.
Well, since we're waiting, I'm gonna talk to chat. Hi, chat. How you guys doing today? Any of you stuck in the snowstorm like us?
Yeah, so for those of you who weren't here earlier, Helgen and Aslan are kind of stuck in a blizzard.
Actually, don't forget about Zach. Zach's getting hit a little bit too. Probably not quite as hard, but he's not too far away from where we are.
Foot and a half, maybe.
Yeah, we're up. I think we're eclipsing past that ourselves here. I think we've got about 20 inches on the ground by this point.
Yeah, so I got a fair amount, but not as much.
It's gonna be great. All the clean outs and the shoveling and the salting and yeah.
Yeah, I would like to experience snow once, but that sounds very annoying.
I imagine a lot of the kids would be heading battle the snow though.
But yeah, I mean, once the conditions stop, I'm pretty sure they're gonna want to have a little bit of fun out there.
Saphira says she wants to make snow angels. I said I'm just gonna toss her in the snow because it's gonna be higher than her head anyway.
Oh dear.
I went out to shovel earlier so that we're not buried under like 30 inches before shoveling, and it just kept blowing back in my face. It was good time. Good time.
Sounds it.
Still waiting here for Pesach to finish the download, it seems like, but we should be getting started with this very shortly.
Did you go okay?
I hope not. We might end up starting without him at this point.
That's the beauty of a warm-up pick. You can do that. You can't do that when we start the actual matches.
I'm hoping that's not a connection issue. I mean, if it is, I mean, it's a good time to have it. Oh, he said 15 seconds. He did respond.
Alright, I think we're ready to go. Not Kev just getting his muffle.
Muff, muff,
Muffle.
muff, muff, muff.
You and the players are starting to get the tired of Necro World.
Muffle. Get the
Yeah,
torture
here we
over
go.
with.
We can start.
The torture. Oh, I see a background.
Finally! It begins!
It begins.
I hear triple time.
Yeah, here's the first stage of Super Nuko World.
So now that you said triple time, I'm expecting Stein to just appear in the Twitch chat.
He's still sleeping.
Wow, okay then. Maybe the mention of triple time woke him up?
He has been summoned. Oh wow, those were some nasty long notes and shields there. That was gross. Those SVs are kind of cute.
Yeah, cute. Sure.
Oh, suck it up, deadbeat. Suck it up. Patterns are so scale heavy, it just looks like they're doing a bunch of zigzags over and over again. And the staircases.
Wow, look at those staircases intertwining with each other.
Yeah, that looks quite difficult.
Imagine walking on two staircases at once.
I haven't had to do
awkward.
that yet.
Not that it's possible, but yeah.
It's so interesting looking at this map because it can't decide whether or not it wants to be aggressive or if it wants to be light. This is a really good choice for a warm-up. If you look at the patterns, it's really one-handed heavy. It's like you see a lot of patterns just rotating around 3 fingers while the other ones are doing long notes and vice versa.
Yeah, there's a nice mix of both kinds, but it's also not so intense on one side, but quite intense on the staircases and stuff.
Yeah.
Plus the the SVs kinda feel unexpected in a way.
Yeah, definitely.
But it is my first time looking at the map.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh, a little tricky there.
Still think they're cute?
Yes, I love SVs. Everybody else who dislikes them, they are not my friends. You guys are not my friends. Oh, that was cruel.
Wow.
That SV cut was very cruel.
Poor Pisak.
Oh yeah, Pisak actually failed. Dalini and the Russian Federation actually holding on pretty well against the QF there. A little bit lower accuracy in terms of 300 count, despite having near similar percentages. Yeah.
Oh, Pisak didn't fail. Okay, that's interesting.
Oh.
It must have been a derp on our end. Alright, well, let's see what we got for the second warm-up. Oh, looks like we've got Pellet Gamma. Any of you familiar with this?
I have not seen this map. I know the song, but I've not seen this particular map.
Yeah, same for me.
Yeah, getting a little bit of a rotation here. Just noticed that Roko got subbed in. That's good to have some more of the players warming up. And Russia electing to keep their previous 3 players in.
Yeah, man, it never hurts to have a few extra players warmed up just in case. Wow.
So for those who might not be familiar, the term gamma is something that's used often in Stepmania, but basically it's the equivalent of putting the song at 1.5 rate. So this song was basically pretty much a DP.
At 0.9 times speed.
Yup. Yeah. The BPM is still extremely high. With this
I might
song
want
being,
to try this.
yeah.
These staircases look so fun.
Oh, worth mentioning, this is met by a very own lovable spoon guy.
Wow, here comes the hype.
But yeah, at 1.0, the SP14 difficulties, is a difficulty above this, is 270 BPM. So presumably this 0.9 version is running at 243 BPM. And judging by the key taps, by the hit sounds, I would say that's about right.
Would you like to try guess the start difficulty as well?
It wouldn't be a guess. I had it open, unfortunately.
Oh, right. Oh yeah, because you would have
Oh.
known the BPM.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ouch! And it
Well,
looked like 2 players from Russia failed.
You know what?
can't
That looks like
confirm.
an endless stream of rice. Endless stream of rice. I might not want that.
Oh dear. 11 to 65.
Hue.
Rip the 40-42
Huge.
dream. If we saw 40 to 42 again, that would have been beautiful.
I would complain that the roll bot was not working properly, or the roll script rather.
No, I would have thought that would be working just fine.
Come on, leave the Igor map in. Please don't have 100% ban rate, or 0% play rate rather.
Oh, Spoon Guy's in here. Hello, Spoon Guy.
We felt a disturbance.
Alright, come on, Spoon Guy. Shoutouts to iJinjin for this one. Wow.
Oh.
Are you serious?
I can tell why now.
No, my chick habit.
Chick habit.
He just banned out the 2 most popular maps. What? Do you have any idea why?
Not a clue.
Are they? Are they doing well in the section of spamming? I mean, in terms of reading notes as it is, but not long notes.
I don't remember, honestly. Oh, and the dream is over. Pfizer Iconica is not going to be played this round.
Spoon
That's
Guy's not
just
happy at all.
though.
I think Spoon Guy wanted to play Igor. Igor's theorem.
Oh wow, that sounds like a nightmare.
It really does.
Maybe I'll make one just for fun.
I like Spoon Guy here complaining, why can't we ever play the SV maps? Buddy, I am with you.
There's still the bright song though. But I guess it can't be compared to the Igor song.
Oh, looks like we're going to Halloween party first.
Short and sweet.
Spoon has problems.
They are afraid of the SVs.
I think Spoon's problem is the fact he doesn't get to play his SV map.
Wow. Halloween party.
That is a wonderful reply.
All right, looks like after about 25 minutes, we're going to get our first actual map underway here.
I suppose it's one of the positives about being the last team to play. There's no one else to hold up.
After a bit of a rough start, Darksider seems to be
that
gaining
long note.
bearings there.
Yeah, that area where the long notes and the notes come together, it gets confusing where to stop.
Yes, we're past the halfway point. It does look like Brazil are in a pretty comfy lead at the moment. Around 100k points ahead from looks of it.
All
Russia
6
pretty much-
players dropping on that burst there.
Yeah. Brazil's accuracy isn't too bad, all hovering around 98% I believe. But Russia's a little bit behind though. I think that's where it's definitely hurting them. And yeah, that's going to be a first point to Brazil.
Oh, looks like the bot's working again.
Yep, welcome back, bot. Anyway, it is time for Brazil to pick the next map. Let's see what they go for.
And Spoon
they're
Guy leaving the
stopping now.
room here.
That was not Spoon Guy, I
Oh,
believe.
that was not. I apologize. That would be Nathan Rubin leaving the room.
Yeah, looks to be the case.
I guess that means we'll be seeing Roko again.
Potentially. Or maybe Pisek. Or maybe we'll just see Nate the Rubin come right back and pick Sozo Forest.
That works too.
Long notes, eh?
Wow. I guess that's why they banned Chickabit and Daryl.
Such an interesting contrast compared to the 4-key team where they were constantly keeping speed picks. We're going to be seeing a sub in the Russian Federation team. Now we have Akari or Akari back in the match now.
They're swapping in a carry?
Yes, I do believe so.
Get it? Carry?
Oh, hey, nice
They're
one.
bringing in a carry. Hey.
Z-Trot would be very proud.
I'm sure he'd be horrible. I'm sure he wouldn't be. I think I've used up my daily quota for good jokes. I'm probably sure I've used my yearly quota as well. Pretty close start here from both teams, but it looks like Brazil's going to take the very early lead here. With very impressive, oh well, I was going to say Spoonka, not Spoonka, that's Careford actually. No Spoonka left. Oh dear.
They'll bring the hype back again later.
Yeah. Anyways, I was going to mention that Nate Rubin still had his double left, but yeah, nah.
Blame Deadbeat.
I hadn't even mentioned it yet.
Blame Deadbeat anyway.
One. I bet he's watching. He's like, oh look, Nether Rubin. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Doesn't have to be here. He'll still work his magic.
Well, and take a look here. Russian Federation has taken the lead on the long note and shield patterns here.
I wonder if that's their forte for this match.
Nathan Rubin and Kiwift are definitely suffering here. Nathan Rubin below 96%.
It's not like him. But then again, Akari and Delani are also down to like 95 as well. Well, 95 and 96.
Yeah, we're hitting about a third of the way. Yeah, all three players on the Brazil side, at least 600 combo here.
Yeah, but in the end, Brazil had the upper hand because of the accuracy. Which is kinda awkward when you look at the score, when you look at the combos and then they're hurt. But you just like look at their combos and they should be higher, but their accuracy was better. And here come the long notes again.
Kiwi Cat and Akari having a little bit issues this time around. The lead did not shrink very much this time. We're hitting the last third of the map here, and Brazil's only got about a 10,000 point lead. This is still very close.
Yeah, they said it's still anyone's game, man. This is still half the song, ish. Well, about quarter left.
Ouch! All three players from Russian Federation taking a drop, and that lead has suddenly shifted to about 45,000 points with only a quarter of the map to go.
Use the curse.
One more long note section here.
Final stretch. Come on, make it a close match.
Well, you asked for a close match, and I think we've got one.
All the players dropping here, but the lead is shrinking slowly. It's down to about 35,000.
I think it's a bit too late to take it back, though.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that, like, I don't know if there's enough time, to be honest.
Especially with
But
the hard
yes,
part being over.
Well, the lead score difference is a lot smaller now, but yeah. Kinda close.
Yeah.
Well, it was smaller, but not small enough.
Brazil only taking that by about 34,000 points, and it's becoming a little bit clear that Russian Federation might actually have Brazil somewhat beaten on long note-based maps. This could be a key to some of their song picks.
Oh no, Miss You.
Wow, and Delaney from the Russian
Wow.
Federation picks Miss You. Very,
Miss You
I
is a
very
was
good
good
wondering if
pick.
that was
pick.
gonna get picked up. Like as soon as you
Fantastic
started
pick.
talking, yeah, as soon as you started talking about how Russian Federation were better on the long nose, like, are we gonna see Miss You? And sure enough,
Fantastic pick there. And I also agree with the swap. Carey was doing rather well at the beginning of Suzu Forest, but seemed to drop off pretty harshly. Perhaps Darksider might be a little bit of a better choice here when it comes to a longer song like this one, because this is the longest non-tiebreaker in the pool, if I remember correctly.
it's longer
Yeah,
than the
it's more of a
tiebreaker.
stamina thing.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Well, not as much stamina, but how long can you keep up the accuracy, I guess.
Absolutely.
I would have lost straight away.
And Brazil announcing that they are going to be having a swap. The question is, who is swapping out to bring back Spoon Guy or Roko?
Just quickly, so Miss You is 5 minutes 36 seconds. Our tiebreaker is 4 minutes 48.
Oh wow, it's longer than the tiebreaker.
Yep, longest map in the map pool.
Well, Roko's here instead. Maybe you'll see Spoon Guy a bit later.
Question is, have they completed their swap, or is there going to be a double swap here? Nope, match is about to start, and that's going to be the three that they go with for this 5 minutes long.
Should be good. This should be good. Alright, there we go. So yeah, it looks like Brazil are going to take the early lead here. Or the misses from Giftwood and Nate the Ruben might actually give this back to hand this over to Russia. And
We
look
got
at the
some-
scores flicker.
Yeah, we got flickering scores here. Nathan Rubin having a little bit of trouble holding combo there. Roko also dropping. Had an early drop by Darksider, who seems to have recovered and is building the combo very, very quickly. It's going to help the lead materialize a little bit faster.
Score difference is still not that far off, so it's still anyone's.
I mean, we are still pretty early on in the map, so that
Yeah, anything can
that score
happen.
could swing pretty easily and pretty fast too. But yeah, looks Russia just completely missing there, and the score is gonna go straight back to Brazil.
This section is deceivingly difficult. It's extremely slow. There's some longness that you gotta be very careful about with their releases, and it's definitely an accuracy test here in terms of overall 300s, which can help narrow the lead very, very slowly.
Yeah, it looks like both of the teams, their flaws are kind of showing through the maps bit by bit in the sections of the songs.
Delaney having some
Yep.
trouble reading through the lower SVs. Now 2 drops in this section. That is not going to help the Russian Federation here.
think we're lagging a bit here. Oh, there
It
we go.
just came back. There we go.
Looks like there's an issue with Darksider's screen.
Yeah, I think so. There we go. Looks like it came back. Looks
Alright,
like
well,
a little behind though.
Nothing a little picnic won't fix.
And despite their previous showing, Roko's doing a really good job holding combo here, building up to about 1500 and still going.
We're past quite a bit of the map now. We're almost 3/4 of the way through, and Brazil have almost well, actually, it is about a 200k lead right now. This is definitely looking good for them.
Yeah, Brazil doing a very good job sustaining combo here. Russian Federation seems to be having trouble holding on.
I mean, all players seem to be doing relatively well here, considering that this map has some rather nasty patterns and S3 changes. I think it's just Darksider is showing quite a bit of trouble here, down at 93% accuracy.
Yeah, the only player out of the 6 players here below an S, although Delini's not too far away from losing the S rank himself.
Can he keep it though?
Here's the final stretch.
It
Wow,
doesn't look
almost
like
everyone missed.
But it's coming to the end of the map. It does look like Brazil are going to take this one. With a very convincing lead, might I add.
That last SV caught every single player.
Oh dear.
Oh, Valhalla. I haven't
Oh.
seen it, man. Wow.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet?
I mean, I played it in my match, but it hasn't happened for a while, I guess.
I got picked up a few matches ago. I don't know if Helgen was there for those ones or not, though.
Valhalla, Halla.
Yeah, I was not
Kiwi
there
Cat.
for when Bahala was picked.
Yeah, Kiwi Cat. I don't think you're going to be getting the third ban there, sorry. It doesn't really work that way.
Just ban Brazil.
Yeah, that'll teach them.
Wow. Oh well, here's Wunganyan.
And just a quick reminder to everybody watching this, this is a loser's bracket match, so the team that loses here will actually be eliminated from the tournament.
Alright, looks like we're ready to go with Valhalla. Oh yeah, there we go, alright. Pretty early actually tanks from the Russian Federation there. Delani already down to 98%. Darkseid down to 96. Kiwi Cat down to 96. Okay, this is not the pick for the Russian Federation. This is definitely more catered to the Brazilian team here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, right as the map ended, Nate the Ruben wasted absolutely no time and just said Valhalla now.
But he missed first, and we left with Spoon Guy.
He may have missed, but his accuracy is still really high. And that's more so what's important here.
Yeah, I mean, when you compare the teams and just take a quick glance, the lowest accuracy on the Brazilian team right now is still hovering around 98%, whereas the highest accuracy in the Russian Federation is just above 96.5%. That speaks volumes about why the lead is so heavily in Brazil's favor right now.
Yeah, this was definitely a smart pick for Brazil. A very smart pick indeed. Alright, and as we approach the end of the map, that is looking to be a very strong lead for Brazil. And that should take it to 4-0.
Yeah, very decisive victory. I mean, 390,000 point lead. There's not much that could be said about that. All of Brazil's players performing exceptionally well. All of them near the 98% range. Nate the Ruben, usually the best performer, surprisingly lower compared to the other two players here. And I mean, completely outclassed.
Looks like the bot died again. Anyway, so this is going to be a pick for the Russian Federation. I wonder what they'll try to go for. Do you reckon they'll go for something that they can get a point off, or more of a whatever kind of pick?
You can't help but feel like a team is going to want to at least try to save their dignity and try to get at least 1 point no matter what.
Looking at what was left, I was wondering if they might go for Sakura Reflection, since it's not quite as crazy with the chords and all that stuff.
Yeah, Sakura Reflection's a long note pick that's laced with some kind of tricky slider velocity changes, or speed velocity changes. They're there. Oh, they're going with
pick Chick Habit, because that'd be a great idea. Oh wait,
Russia actually went with Overdrivers here, which has the SVs that the previous map did.
I did not think they would go with something SV related, given how much trouble Darksider and Delaney were having earlier.
Yeah, Delaney and Darksider were having a lot of issues on the SVs and Miss U, and now granted, those are some pretty tricky changes, it's still, something that obviously seems to be like a weakness. It was mentioned in the chat that they were going to do overdrivers, but it seems like Lokov is waiting again. Perhaps it wasn't. Oh, there it goes.
Oh yeah, there we go. See it. It's confirmed.
Oh,
Nate the Ruben from the in-game chat says, I have a message for all people who's watching this match on Twitch. Love you, with a nice, beautiful heart.
Oh. Okay then. Way to
Well
exclude
then.
us.
I know, right?
No, we're not allowed to be loved. Remember, we're also the reason why they miss and everything. Come on, commentators curse, guys.
You know, we should curse them more for not loving us.
Juan Crystal,
Wow.
where are you? Juan Crystal, we need your witchcraft.
You know, jinx
We'll use
yourself,
fear
Nate.
to get love.
You were saying, Eslin?
It's like, that's an issue.
I was saying that Nate the Ruben jinxed himself now by not giving the commentators love, so they're gonna lose their point.
Oh, break the
Oh.
sweep.
Oh dear.
And break someone's sleep.
Mm.
You'll get it soon, come on.
Nate the Ruben started off kind of bad there. Oh my goodness. The curse is real.
Oh
Liz, no, really?
Maybe if we all say someone's name, they'll choke.
Nate the Ruben.
no. Care where?
Funny.
I think it's working. Anyway, even with Nate the Ruben having a bit of a bad start, Brazil is still taking a pretty early lead here. Well, I say early, like a third of the way through.
I'd say that constitutes as early, personally.
Yeah, Clef is holding on to that 99%.
Yeah, very impressive over there. We've still got Roku doing pretty well over at 98%. I think Nate the Ruben's also gone back up to 98%, which is pretty good for Brazil as well.
Real quick,
Meanwhile, on the
Nate,
Russian
oh,
Federation team, we've got Delaney on 97%, Kivika on 97, and Darksider down at 95.
Roko and Nate the Ruben are making absolute mincemeat of those long notes. They absolutely blasted through the earlier shields. I didn't even see a 200 in it. That was fantastic. Three players dropping on that SV change there, and they're getting barraged with long notes here, but Nate the Ruben just uninterrupted, and that's going to end it. Brazil's going to take this match 5-0.
Oh boy. Anyway, with that match ending, that can only mean one thing. Do you guys know what that one thing could mean?
Come on, guys, take a guess, take a
Means
guess.
the World Cup is over.
Yep, Brazil
Yeah.
wins. We're all done here. We'll see you for the Tokyo World Cup, which
Our
should
new
be starting
Oceania
sometime
champions.
later.
Wow.
I knew it was that easy. But no, up next we have the semi-finals Maple Showcase. Ooh. Should be good actually. I'm looking at some of the notes and yeah. I think you'll like this.
I'm scared.
It should be.
I actually know some of these maps, and I'm quite excited.
Yeah, at least I know one.
Okay, even some of these notes are just like, yeah, this is gonna get banned.
That tiebreaker is hype.
Oh,
One of these notes,
Okay.
why did we pick this?
I'm actually loving these notes. It's so good.
Oh, one is fully key sounded.
Anyway, I will probably not actually be sticking around for this because I need to disappear to go do other stuff. So, for the Mapple Showcase, I will leave in the capable hands of Aslan, Heligen, Digimami, and Zach.
Deadbeat likes his
Hello.
pillow.
Yes,
I
sir.
like my what?
You like your
Wait, what?
pillow.
Oh,
I still have no idea what Zach said.
He says you love
You
your
like
pillow.
your pillow.
I don't have one.
That is slightly sad.
yeah.
I had this really lovely pillow, it was so good, and I lost it, and now I just refuse to use another one.
Why?
Because I will never find
how
a
would
pillow
you
that-
only have one pillow? I have
Only
like
more than
6.
Why do you need 6 pillows? This is
Why
weird.
not?
What do you, one for your, 2 for your feet, 1 for your head, 2 for your arms, 1 as a backup? You could
He makes
sleep
a
on the
fortress out of
pillows.
it.
You could actually use the pillows as your bed.
Fortress of pillows.
Oh, that too, yeah. Anyway, I will be off. Enjoy the Maple Showcase, guys. But I will quickly update the MP link if you guys want to follow the MP link for the showcase and whatnot. So, huzzah!
It's
All right, and we are about to get this semi-final map pool showcase underway. For those of you who have not been around here, we have completed all of our regular matches and are showcasing the rounds or the maps for the next round of the tournament. All right, and it looks like we're going to open up with Sun 3's Apollon, mapped by BBU2. Those of you who watched the 4-Key World Cup will recognize this as a semifinal song. It has a drain time of 1 minute and 49 seconds with a star difficulty of 5.71, running at a BPM of 180. And off we go. Oh, those chord streams are aggressive transitioning in. Wow, look at Evening go showcasing this map like a champ. Fantastic job. Oh man, this is dense. Look at this. There's doubles almost the entire way through here. There's just a couple of single notes just dispersed throughout here.
And the scary part is this is one of the easier maps.
Hello there, Mr. Destructoid.
Is this really the easy? Yeah, oh my god, no.
Wow, look at this. This actually has remnants of the 4-key map too, with the holds, the jacks, the streams, everything here. This is a really technical map. Actually, a really interesting comment. Evening mentioned that he literally felt like he was mind blocking it as he was playing.
Oh, those jacks though.
Yeah, those jacks are quite rough.
Yeah, they're just like, hey.
Alright, looks like our next map is going to be Koi Saku Mirai by Sasaki Sayaka. I hope I said that right. The length is a minute 52. Our star difficulty is 5.94 with a BPM of 168.
Wow.
Yeah, we're about to get on going again, and it looks like Jinjin's gonna play on Flashlight. What? Jinjin, sir, you are showcasing maps. Do not obscure the maps like this, sir. What are you doing, sir?
And Evening is using Hidden.
Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Well, it's a form of teaser. Yes.
You're not going to see the whole map clearly. So one thing I want to point out about this map is the star rating's actually almost 6 stars, but this is a relatively moderate tempo, only 160-ish. Was it 168? So there's only one thing coming to mind. This ending's density has got to be absolutely brutal. Wow, unending chord streaming here, and there's a lot of bracket scales here. This is incredibly uncomfortable.
What's the longest song in the map pool again?
Well, let's take a look at that here.
Oh yeah, never mind. Wow.
It's looking like the longest non-tiebreaker here is 4 minutes and 49 seconds, and we'll be getting to that one soon.
Oh boy.
Oh yes. You know that this is going to be fun when you see the artist Lolly Ripe. Anyone want to give this an introduction, or shall I do it?
I'll let you do it.
All right.
Sorry.
We have Be My Pet by Lolly Ripe. The creator is actually somebody who's playing in the showcase now, and that would be Evening. Star difficulty of 5.53 at a BPM of 227.
I just noticed there's a one key difficulty that's almost 9 stars.
I'm gonna go try that later.
I don't even know.
Why?
8.83. This was actually just uploaded today as well.
It was previously uploaded, but had to fix a couple of things, so apparently it was re-uploaded
alright.
again. Some inconsistent spacing here. A little bit tricky to time. Now the patterns look reasonably fluent, but they don't look like they are very relenting. And if I know this song very well, I know this song very well, and if the chart reflects that, there's going to be a lot of streaming coming soon. Yeah, map intensity's picking up a little bit here. Starting to see a little bit more in the way of streams coming up here. Here we go. These streams brought to you by Glorious Hi-Hats. These burst patterns actually look somewhat reminiscent of Chick Habit. The only difference is you don't get breaks in between the bursts. Like, even in Chick Habit, you had a little bit of time to breathe. Here, it's just a non-stop stream. And you just get sucked right into those bursts with no recovery time at all. And the density is somewhat respectable.
Yeah, I can see this being really draining.
It's like 3 minutes 38 seconds of this kind of streaming, and it varies in speeds.
The hi-hats of death. You get past the beginning, then you hear that nice little hi-hat that just goes, and it's like, oh no, here we go. This is going to last for a while.
That's an interesting change of pace.
Yeah, we go from the heavy streaming to decent layering.
At least that's a nice chance for people to recover their stamina a little bit.
That's probably the only break from this map.
Has laughed politely at the jokes and filled the sake cups when they've run dry. Now she must bone the fish.
Pretty neat map.
Okay,
I can see that being a somewhat popular pick because of how straightforward the map is, but it comes at the expense of having to really drain yourself.
Alright, so it looks like up next is Ghostly Band Phantom Ensemble. The creator is Archer Love. It has a star difficulty of 4.85, length 3 minutes 56 seconds, and the BPM is 156.
It was mentioned that you'll be banned a lot, so let's see.
Wow, that's a very low star rating for a semifinal map compared to some of the other stuff here.
Yeah, it's apparently slow but deadly. With lots of long notes and some punishing.
This map is so tame so far. Operative term so far.
Tricky long notes though.
Good little bits of deviation on the long note length here. Oh, that was quite a nasty jack transitioning in there.
Volcano Fish, there's no countries playing right now. This is the Map Pools Showcase.
Definitely starting to see why this map was picked in the semifinals. This is really hard to be cohesive on.
Yeah, not all hard maps are all about speed and streams.
Yeah, this is a very good example of that. I mean, the long note placement here is very, very tactical. It's tough.
It doesn't even make use of SVs yet, or at all.
Oh, and it gets even tougher. Look at the lengths, the variance in length here. That is really difficult to read. And that life bar is really, really harsh. Jinjin's actually not recovering all that much. Oh man, I wonder if the players who are weaker at long notes could have potential failing situations here. Look at this.
I want to see Sir play this.
Wow, very deceiving map. You know, perfect illustration of not everything having to be a hot mess in terms of speed. OS Live, how did you guys pick these maps? These maps were picked by our tournament's map selectors, Kamikaze and Starry. We've got another map here. We've got Mastermind, which I guess is an alias of she and Nora 2R, bringing us Dreadnought, mapped by France's own Pia Kura with a 5.92 star rating and a 2 minute and 12-second drain time, BPM of 192, so a little bit faster than some of our previous stuff.
Oh, this song seems very popular.
Yeah, it's actually one of the few that we are going to see that is actually already ranked. Or no, it is qualified at the moment, January 20th. So it's been sitting for a little while. Cheers to hoping it actually stays there.
Like the song itself, quite gathered quite some amount of notice from the people who heard
that
the song.
SV.
Oh wow, that's a very DCV start.
Yeah, despite this being SV oriented, it's possibly one of the easiest picks of the entire pool.
And the SVs here were used so nicely with the music.
Interesting to see all the SVs in this map because you have to wonder, are people going to be willing to take the chance on having to deal with those SVs for a map that's, compared to other ones, not as technically challenging?
Not as challenging, but also kind of expected. Well, if you know the song long enough.
Alright, up next we have 10,000 Tons of Anonymous Letters by YJ. The map creator is 123 Sherlock. This has a star difficulty of 4.88, a length of 2 minutes and 34 seconds, with a drain time of 224, and the BPM's 120.
120 BPM, 4.88 stars, semifinals.
Probably
scares
the most
me.
DCV map.
It only gets worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is another SV oriented pick.
Oh, that's a good amalgamation of long notes and single taps there. Oh, and it's got SVs too. Lovely. As DJ Nightmare mentioned earlier in the Map Pool Showcase, this is a perfect example of a map that's extremely difficult, even though it lacks a high pace and tempo.
I think this the long notes here will be what takes it back from a 4.88, which I perceive to be probably a 6.
Yeah, definitely. 4.88 does not represent the map very well here. Look at the long note release points and how they are read here. That is extremely difficult to read through. You almost have to have two layers of processing in your reading ability to do this map well.
And really small SV changes all over the place.
Yeah, it's just more distractions to have to contend with in addition to having to read really, really well.
Like the SVs with long note always, they always alter your thinking of the release timings of the long notes. And then it becomes even more distracting.
Hey, all right. Next map here, and I know this song and I have not been able to pronounce the title for the longest time here. But this is GMTN versus Kozauto, and that's Squartatrice, I believe. Created by Peep Horse with a star rating of 6.16, BPM of 180, and a drain time of 4 minutes and 41 seconds. Back to a little bit more of a faster paced song here.
Squartatrice. Well, apparently this is the longest song in the map pool, not counting the tiebreaker.
It's actually not. There's one more song that's 6 seconds longer than this one. Yeah, moving along here and definitely getting some more chord streams, that's for sure. Quite intense here. Lots of 3 and 4 hits. Very unrelenting chord usage here. Not a lot of break time to really recompose yourself. Although, as I say that, here's a break now. A cool little long note trick there for the filter in the song there. I like that a lot. Yeah, lots of 3 hits here. Oh man, those chord streams actually have jacks in them too. Repeated taps while having to do chord streams like that is a really, really big drainer on stamina. And this is, you know, in the second half of the song there, and some trills too, one-handed. You know, stepping it up with the density once more, and this time there seems to be some more brackets in these patterns here, a little bit tougher. Not much time to take a break here. I have a feeling this is going to be a popular pick for some of the stronger teams. Assuming it doesn't get banned by the not quite as strong teams, of course.
Alright, moving along, we have Starlog by Chucho. The beatmap creator is 17VA. Star difficulty of 5.85. The length is 4 minutes 49 seconds and 168 BPM.
Yeah, so proceeding the second longest map of the pool, we have the longest map in the pool, not including the tiebreaker, of course. Oh boy, the next map that I have to introduce is going to be very difficult for me to pronounce. Oh, that SV cut was cruel. Just out of nowhere. Thankfully, it's not very dense. Good bits of balance here on the long notes. It definitely seems a bit more oriented toward that kind of play.
Yeah, this doesn't seem too harsh so far, aside from those long notes there a little bit.
Yeah, definitely tricky here. And it's not by the quantity of the long notes that's tricky, because we've definitely gotten a taste of having heavy long note usage. It's the deviated release points that start to cause problems, especially when you're handling lots of streams in between everything.
Yeah, that seems to be the main part that'll trip most people up.
Yeah, like in this case here, these long notes aren't, well, the tail end of that there, but the previous long notes weren't all that bad because they were all the same length. You can subconsciously have the release timing proper for that, but when you get to separated long notes that all have different tails, that's a bit of a problem. And what was that SV? Yeah, see, long note sequences like this are brutal because the tails are just all over the place. It's so hard to exactly figure out where the release points are. Oh man, that mix is downright ugly, and there's some jacks in the mix there too. This is really, really rough.
Yeah, if there's any close matches, that part will be really interesting.
Yeah, definitely a score separator. If you've got a team, if you got two teams that are really close and one team is better at long notes, you'll be able to identify which one it is right there. Oh, that little bit was really, really difficult too. Again, just a lot of deviated timings as to when you have to release these long notes, and that is not easy to contend with. There's even some walls and shields here too. Like, this map is just going all out. I've got my work cut out for me trying to pronounce this. We've got Tsumeta
I'm looking at that.
Misutsu Hakasetachi no Hyujiao. I have no idea if I'm even close to that or not. We've got Jinjin's Cold Nocturne difficulty. Star rating of 6.72. This has got to be the highest we've seen so far. Length of 315 with a drain time of 314 and a BPM of 175. Map created by Lane, popular Korean mapper, of course. For all of you guys who have better pronunciation abilities, I'm so sorry. I probably just made your ears bleed. I will repair them later. I should have had Zach pronounce that. He would have done much better than I would have.
You're funny.
Well, this seems rather tame so far, but it's got a star rating of almost 7, so I imagine the storm is going to be very brutal very shortly. Ooh, that was a nasty little scale there. Oh, that was a really, really tricky staircase burst. And you had 2 holds on the outer lanes there. That's really tough to balance. And I'm starting to get a taste of the density here again. This is almost exclusively chord streaming here. Oh, there you go. Long notes, single tabs. Just good mix here. Oh, some really, really tricky long notes here. Down to the last fourth of the map here, and I mean, we've gotten a good taste of everything here.
Apparently, there's a very hard jack part coming up.
Oh! Oh, jeez!
There it is!
Just bombed with chord jacks, hello.
That is definitely not friendly.
It's now just seeming like a very common theme to just have these super balanced maps, and I mean, rightfully so. It's like these maps just have a good taste of everything, and then they have that slight orientation toward a particular skill set. Wow, the density on some of these patterns is just ridiculous. Yikes. Good luck to you guys on that one. That is a really tough map.
Alright, next we're going to see Crow's Solace by M108. The beatmap creator is Kawaii. Star difficulty of 6.05. The length is 2 minutes 20 seconds with a 2:15 drain time, and the BPM is only 94.
I think it starts at 94, but being that this song is a familiar breakcore song, it might actually be 188.
And the description for delay pattern practice.
Oh wait, did you said delay pattern practice? Oh Lord.
Yep.
That means that we are going to see bursts like crazy.
Have fun.
You keep going all robo over there.
Mr. Destructoid, is that you? Well, opening up with some pretty tricky little brackets there. Good pattern symmetry here. It seems somewhat fluent. Whoa, hello, look at those bursts.
That actually looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, assuming that you can go that quickly. Those bursts are pushing on 25 notes per second. That's pretty rough. Very good speed-oriented pick, but it comes at a cost. It's not just bursts here. There's a good taste of heavy chord usage, and there's some good pattern symmetry, so those players who are a bit more accurate are going to benefit from that outside of those speedy areas. Wow, this is a very, very, very fast section. There's not much more to say about it. And it's nice because it actually tests control and chord usage outside of these bursts. All right. Waiting on the next map here to display. All right, and we have Satori Third Eyes, which is by Kuchi. The creator is Mize94. BPM of 191 with 6.02 star rating and a drain time of 2 minutes and 21 seconds. We're doing the 7-key super crazy difficulty. Head right up. Sorry about that. I was having a couple of issues there. Look at this map pool here. There's a lot of speed velocity changes here, and yet again, just the common theme, just constantly mixing everything up here with just one slight orientation to a particular style of map here. It's going to be really interesting when we actually get to the matches here, because since all of these maps seem to have something that stands out but otherwise contains every other skill set, it's going to be interesting to see how the bands work.
Alright, here we have Uchuten Vivace by Yuki Onu. Beat map creator is 17BA again. Our start difficulty is 5.91 with a length of 1 minute and 55 seconds. The BPM on this one is 266.
Whoa, that is fast. Ballin'. Oh, and out come the long notes right out of the gates. I just keep seeing these maps, and I'm just more and more excited for next week. Ooh, barrage of short long notes there. Ooh, some really nasty shield usage there. With those long note releases, they're constantly changing, and they're using the same notes but just alternating the sequence. So that's really difficult to read. Oh man. What an ending. All right, and next up we have End Time by Cress. Creator of the beat map is Piakura. 2 minutes and 8 seconds at a BPM of 180, star rating of 6.35, a little bit on the higher side compared to some of the stuff we have here. Ooh, starting off quite slow here. Pretty tame opening so far. Whoa! Smooth patterns, but quite quick. There we go, your trademark heavy chord stream starting to pick up here, and there's a streamy melody coming here. And almost exclusively chord stream, very few single taps to be found here. It actually looks like there's some bursts in there too. Yeah, look at that. Not all these patterns are symmetrical either. They don't flow quite as easily as they look despite how open they feel. Wow, really, really tough. It's so short, too. Strong teams might end up wanting to pick this just as a quick and decisive victory.
Looks like it's a Brazil pick waiting to happen.
This looks like a China and Japan pick waiting to happen. Even just full comboed that. Ew. That's mildly gross. Just mildly.
Okay, we have Oceanos by Cosmo at Bosu. Beat map creator is Z3NX. A star difficulty of 6.43. Like 3 minutes 40 seconds. Drain time is the same, and BPM is 196.
And for those of you not aware, of course, Xenx or Z3NX, of course, is Evening, so another map by Evening in this pool. Streamy pick right out of the gates here. Nothing too complicated though. Patterns look pretty decent. Yeah, despite the 6.4 star rating, I mean, of course, we've yet to see it all, but despite the high star rating, this looks like a pretty straightforward map. This could be a very popular pick for the semifinals for just about every team, actually. Yeah, I get the feeling we're going to be seeing this particular map quite a bit here. It's got an okay length. It's not extremely long, and clocking at about 3.5 minutes, which there's certainly been longer in this tournament. But the patterning in this map just looks really straightforward, and there's a lot of symmetry in it. It just looks like it would be very, very fluent. Not too much in the way of rigid patterns. I saw a couple of brackets, but not too many. Look, this entire stream section has no middle notes at all. There we go. Took a little while for them to show up. Yeah, assuming they're doing the 3-3 plus thumb, yeah. I would hope that nobody's using their pinky there. Jeez, that's some interesting dexterity you have to have. This map looks very straightforward. I can't stress it enough. There's been almost no spikes. It's kept this pace generally the entire map. Man, it's a shame that we have some pairings for matchups here that aren't quite as even as they could be. Because this would be a great map to see two really strong teams on, because we'd see good scores all around, and the matches might be really close. But unfortunately, the map itself doesn't present to be a high enough difficulty for a finals map pool, honestly. A little bit of a nasty ending there. All right, we have our next map listed here. We have Chirno RHTL by Reizoko CJ. BPM of 240 with a length and drain time of 2 minutes and 52 seconds. Star difficulty at 5.86 stars, and this heat map is created by the United States player Nivrad00. Uh-oh, we seem to have lost Jinjin. Jinjin, come back!
Put the slap chop right there.
The fate of the showcase rests in your hands. Please return to us.
Let the bait go.
Oh no. Well, we're having a bit of a temporary issue here. Hopefully Jinjin can get his internet issue resolved and we can get this back going again.
This record is being played at a club, disco, lounge, house basement, or block party. Slapping your troubles away. Slap away every day.
Still waiting for Jinjin to come back here. In the meantime, if you guys have any questions to help fill in the gap until Jinjin or somebody else comes back in, feel free.
Crazy shit. You love salad. We love Apple computers. Oh, beautiful.
Wow.
That's quite a roll there.
Yeah, so just a quick little thing here. Evening just decides, what the heck, I'm just gonna roll a die and see what happens. Goes and rolls a 99, very casually.
Ah, there we go. Jinjin's back.
Hey, there we go. And with Jinjin returning, we should be able to get this map going here.
slap chop right there. That's a fake go.
Wow, look at the structure of this map. Lots of chords, and this is a 240 BPM map, so this has got to be painful to play through.
Put the slap chop right there. That's a fake go.
Whoa, look at those, look at that 5 and 6 hits there.
Slap party.
Yeah, the chord usage in this is really heavy, and at this tempo, that's got to be draining on the hands. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you want to score well on this, you've got to attack this chart, and that's going to hurt.
This record is being played at a club.
Oh,
disco,
that scaling
lounge,
stream,
house, basement, or
240
bar party.
BPM, 1/4 snap, just scaling upward like that. I can foresee this being a popular pick for teams that have really strong chord abilities here, but at this point, I think those who are in the semifinals and on, a good majority of the strong teams are probably going to be able to do this with ease. So this could be a good pick or a staple pick even for some of the stronger teams.
Underwear. Balls of steel. Crazy shit. You love salad. We love Apple computers.
Wow, look, every beat in some of these sequences is just a bunch of 4 hits and 5 hits here over and over again. Wow, Evening kind of massacred that map. 99% on that, that's pretty good.
Alright, and up next we have our last map before the tiebreaker. It's Gario Tensei by XI. The map creator is LNP. Star difficulty 5.81. The length is only 2 minutes and 2 seconds with 1 minute and 48 drain time and 200 BPM.
Some of you might have remembered seeing this as a warm-up in one of the earlier matches. I think it might have been a round of 16 warm-up for a particular team. I don't think I'm going to have enough time to go and look that up, but I'm almost certain we saw this. In fact, if I remember correctly, they wanted to play the lower difficulty, and it ended up being this one anyway. So, yeah, have fun with that. Really complex patterning here. Oh no, actually it's somewhat symmetrical. It looks a little bit more daunting than it is, but I have a feeling after this slowdown things are going to get a little tougher. Really nasty chord streams there. Not very friendly patterning. And good little bits of long notes here. This is a tricky pick as well. Not quite as straightforward as some of the other moves that we've seen. All right, guys, that actually concludes the main part of the map pool. All we have left now is the tiebreaker map, which we will be seeing shortly once it gets popped up here. And I think you guys are going to like this song. All right, and we are popping it up here, and here it is. For the tiebreaker, we have DJ Sharpnels back to the gate, El Sai Kongru difficulty. Map creator is Peep Horse. Star difficulty of 6.12 and a drain time of 5 minutes and 14 seconds. Going for the long haul, guys. Also, Steins Gate. I don't watch anime, but I'm pretty sure that might be relevant to a lot of you guys. All right, and here we go. Well, we're not playing the we're not seeing the tiebreaker in match, but you know what? At least we get to see it here. So tiebreaker hype, right? As with most Sharpnel songs, there's always that constant progression. So I imagine that even with these streams here, that this map is going to get a whole lot harder once the chorus of the map comes. Oh, look at those little flam bursts there. Those are beautiful. I have a feeling that a good majority of the pattern or the difficulty of this map is going to have to do with a shift in pattern congruency, because there's a lot of chord streaming here. The accuracies aren't dropping much by either of our players here. Oh, I might be wrong. It looks like it's trying to open up difficult right out of the gates here. Oh geez, is my dream gonna come true? We're gonna have a Mania map for Sharpnel that's super streamy and actually gonna, you know, be reflective of the song's intensity. We don't get a lot of that here. Oh wait. Oh man, those are some really, really nasty little bits of bursts and walls there. There we go. Much tougher this time around. Same patterning structure with a lot of chord streaming here, but there are some brackets and some really uncomfortable patterns this time around. Pattern contouring is playing a very important thing here.
Stefanio, this is a map pool showcase. We're just showcasing the maps for the semifinals coming up next week.
Man, this map is exhausting. They're not even halfway through and they're just getting absolutely battered with really uncomfortable chord streaming here. If we actually get to see this in application, if we get to see this tiebreaker actually used, it's going to be an exciting one to watch because it's very long, but it's also just unending in terms of patterning. And finally, a little bit of a breather there. It's not much of one, but I mean, we're lowering the layering a little bit. Yeah, picking things up again. Chord density is increasing, but again, the patterns are staying relatively tame over here for right now. And we've got the bridge before the next chorus where obviously hell's going to break loose a second time, so this is not much of a breather. I like what was just mentioned in the chat there. What is going to be happening on the finals if this is the semis? That is a great question. That is brutal.
All right, and that's going to wrap up our semifinal map pool showcase. Just a reminder, stop by the O store and pick up a support banner for the team that you're rooting for. Also helps improve their prize pot, so go give them a little extra. It's only $2.50 US, so go on over there and support your team. And thanks for tuning in today. We'll see you next week for the semifinals.